On this taping video, we're going to tape for a little bit of support at the wrist. So all we're going to do is take our wrist and give ourselves support this direction, and we can do that with some kinesio tape. So for me, I'm going to take and cut this piece of tape in half. So I'm going to fold the pre-cut piece of kinesio tape in half. And then what I'm going to do is cut it in half again, but this time I'm cutting it lengthwise. So I'm going to cut it down lengthwise. And now I have two separate pieces here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to round the edges on each side of the tape so that I don't have any sharp edges. This just prevents the tape from peeling up quite as easy, and especially on the hand, it's a good idea to do that because we use our hands for a lot of stuff and the tape will tend to peel up in these locations. After I round these edges, I'm going to get my base piece. So what I'm going to do at the very end of one of these little pieces that I have is I'm just going to fold the end, and then I'm going to break at the fold the paper. I'm going to peel the paper off the end piece of tape here, and then I'm going to start my base on the opposite side of the hand that I'm trying to use. So if I'm going to tape on this palmar side, you can see where the line is a little bit. I'm actually going to start on the other side of my hand, on the back side of my hand, so that you can see I'm starting here on the back side of the hand, and I'm going to put a little anchor piece here. And what I mean is I'm going to get that piece on there that was fresh, didn't have any paper. I'm going to rub it for friction so the adhesive starts to stick, and then I'm going to try to peel the paper off of the back of it. And I'm just trying not to touch the tape if I don't have to, because it loses some of its stickiness at that point. And when I do this, what I'm trying to do is hold the end where the paper is and it's pulled back. And if I could pull 100% on this tape, I'm only going to pull about 40 to 50% of what I could. And then I'm just going to take and pull it 40 to 50%, and I'm going to wrap around. It's called the thenar eminence. And then I'm going to wrap around and come and try to put it right here on my wrist. So I'm going around my thumb here, the big meaty aspect of the thumb on the hand. I'm going around, and then I'm attaching it here on the wrist. Now I'm going to do the same thing but on the opposite side for this guy right here. So the other piece, again, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my end piece off. I'm going to start my base on the palm side of the hand because this is going to go on the other side of the hand and around. So I'm starting this piece right here. That's my base piece. So then I pull the tape off. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to wrap it around this way to try to match and come as close as I can to this other piece of tape here. So I'm holding the base, I'm giving myself about a 40% pull, and then I'm coming around and I'm almost close to meeting up with this other guy here so that you can see. So we've got a piece on the palm side and we've got a piece on the other side, and all that's doing is help giving us some nice support for this thumb right here, and it's also giving us a little bit of wrist support to help us in this motion here.